Hi everyone, it's Deborah. Today we're going to talk about loss of hearing. I asked my brother, who has been wearing a hearing aid longer than I have. I've misplaced mine. It's probably in a storage unit somewhere. I don't know. This is the thing, when you have something that's very important, you put it somewhere that you won't forget and it won't get lost, and then I forget where I put it. But he has loss of hearing because he was in the military and he jumped out of a perfectly good airplane. And I don't know if you all know this, but I have a very famous relative who jumped out of an airplane and was put in a Russian prison for a couple of years. And he was traded for a Russian spy for him. Yeah. And if you haven't watched Tom Hanks's movie Bridge of Spies, please do so. It is very educational and it is a true story. And that is my daddy's second cousin. So yeah, my brother was also jumping out of perfectly good airplanes. But the reason why Francis Gary Powers, the U-2 pilot, jumped out is because they shot him down. The only thing he did not reveal during the testimony was, and he did this to save other people, was to tell them what altitude he was at. So it's the only thing he didn't say. So, because I read the book, actually I had it autographed by Francis, and he is from Pound, Virginia, which is where all my relatives are from. So back to the loss of hearing. My brother also, everybody in my family has been in the ceramic tile business, and anybody you know who's been in that business, you know that you have to run a wet saw. Now I can run a wet saw better than any of them, I'm telling you. You just do that little pencil mark, honey, and I can do it. I actually did it in 30-degree weather and got frostbite. I did it for 7 hours straight. But yeah, he ran a wet saw most of his life. Now he's the boss, so he tells other people to do that. But so he lost his hearing from those two things, because when you're in an airplane getting ready to jump out, the sound of those engines, I guess, are right there. So, and I said, well, how do you think I lost my hearing? And he goes, oh, I can tell you why. Listening to rock music in a small car. Yeah. I used to listen to music at my mother's house in Oakton, Virginia, so loud that the windows would shatter and break. And I like my music loud, and I am now paying for it. Also, I owned a tree company for 40 years, and I have ran a lot of chainsaws. So I think, and back then, and in the late 70s and 80s, ear protection, no one did that. But now, of course, they do. So mine's from running chainsaws and chippers and rock music. So take a lesson from my brother and me and wear ear protection, people. Yeah. Bye.